Nordisk, meantime, up 4.5% this week after ousting its CEO last Friday, even with today's pullback. But the stock has lost more than half its value since hitting all-time highs last June, as the company has lost market share in the GLP-1 space to rival Eli Lilly. The question now, will Novo look to acquire smaller obesity players to boost its pipeline and spur some growth? For more, let's bring in Jared Holz, healthcare strategist at Mizuho. Jared, great to have you with us.
Great to see you. Thank you.
I mean, if we were to read between the lines of ousting of Jorgensen, I mean, is that the message that they are going to do something, that they acknowledge the missteps in terms of they were on top of the world in the space, and maybe you can make the argument that they are still or could be, and they sort of let that go. They ceded it.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I think that's one of the considerations here for sure. There are a few different ways to look at it, of course. I mean, when he took over, the stock was much lower. So, over an 8-year period, you could argue that there was a lot of outperformance in Novo, even with the latest demise over the past 6 months. I mean, you have to give them some credit. But yes, for sure. I mean, when you kind of consider all that's happened over the past year and where the company is now, they've been kind of bypassed by Eli Lilly. There have been multiple missteps. So I think at some point they're going to have to regroup. And as you alluded to, business development has got to be one of the considerations.
They can decide tomorrow to speed up development, to speed up R&D, to, all these different things. But time is not on their side. I mean, it's late. And so is the only hope for them to actually acquire a molecule from somewhere?
Yeah, I mean, I think one of the things that they're trying to do is link up with PBMs. I mean, we all saw the deal a couple of weeks ago with CVS to make Wegovy the preferred drug on some formularies for patients. So that's a kind of a positive, depending on kind of where pricing falls. And then certainly, I mean, I think they've got to pick up business development. I mean, the thing is, they have been kind of acquisitive over the past few years. They bought Dicerna. They bought Forma, and then last year, I think they spent around $11 billion when everything was said and done to acquire all of those Catalent manufacturing facilities just to kind of speed up the development or production of the GLP. So they've done stuff. It's just that they've got to do more, and I think the street would love to see them diversify a bit too.
So, Jared, just to piggyback on that, if you're having a tough time figuring out your space, whether it's large cap pharma, whether it's biotech, large cap, or whether it's in the XBI, the small cap biotech, how does the average person find the list of acquirees that could potentially be taken out?
I don't know. I mean, simply put, I don't know. This backdrop is probably the most challenging I've ever seen it. You've got 800 or so biotech companies trading in the public market, then all of the development and productivity happening at large cap pharma, then all of the private companies. And now the biggest variable that we've got to contend with in some respects is China, with all of the development over there. So I think when you combine all of that, it's never been tougher to kind of ascertain where we should be looking as investors, or you guys should be looking as investors, and where companies should be looking for assets. But I would say, in terms of just straight M&A, I do believe that even though it's been more random than not, especially this year, that given the revenue needs at Novo Nordisk or at Merck or at Bristol Myers, putting together a list of companies that have either current revenue or will generate revenue soon is probably the best way to attack it.